You express free will when you gather data from the effects in an attempt to formulate a cause as an effect of the effect. So essentially, the first effect is also a cause, and the resulting cause is likewise an effect. Every facet of this plane of existence is a projection, for lack of a heartier metaphor, of greater and smaller dimensions, so to speak. If that's, the way you want to refer to it. You could refer to it as dimension, realm of possibility. But we are both microcosms and macrocosms. And similarly, the causes and effects that we experience in our lives are also, within themselves, microcosms and projections of themselves. So, what's the revelation? Cause and effect are one and the same. In reality, there is no such thing as classifying causes and effects. There is no such thing as a difference between a cause and effect, because without either, neither could exist. They depend upon each other. This is where the phrase intention comes into relevance, because basically, foundationally, cause and effect are all driven on intention. The causes that you experience might not necessarily be from your effects, but how you draw from others' experienced effects also influence the effect of you making a cause, and the effect that that cause has on you and on others. It's safe to say that we are all part of the same thing. Your consciousness and my consciousness are projected from higher processors, not necessarily human, not necessarily anthropomorphic, but rather we are projections of a greater reality, a greater process of data. So why does conflict occur? Until we allow ourselves to look at cycles as essential, just like waves. Waves are cycles. Cycles are waves. Causes and effects are waves. Causes and effects are cycles. Particles are waves. Particles are solid. DNA is solid. DNA is a wave. Information can be physical and it can be non-physical. You cannot speak without thinking. You cannot be manifest in this physical realm without existing in the non-physical realm. Before you can speak, you must think. Before you can be, you must exist. There's a difference between existing and being. When someone is, or when something is a being, it is within an environment. When something exists, it's a little harder to explain. They don't necessarily have to exist as linear objects. They don't have to exist as something that seems meaningful to our perception. They don't have to exist as patterns. If you look at a wave, at a cycle, a wave, and you graph it, you know, on a piece of paper from the side, if you graph it from the side, you see it has a wave pattern. Well, now, you know, you have the cause and you have the effect, and the cause and the effect, and you can see how one leads to the other, but both in turn lead to each other. So, if you merely shift your perception of the wave and rotate it, you now see the wave as a circle. Effects are causes, causes are effects. It's all one. It's unity. The thing that separates people today, the thing that causes conflict, is a perception implanted into the human psyche. It's merely a cycle that so many have become trapped in. And until we allow ourselves to take the leaps necessary in perception, we cannot end conflict. There is a difference between conflict and chaos. Chaos breeds order. Order breeds chaos. Conflict breeds devolution. Sorry for all the causes and all the effects in this video, but I hope it helps someone. Chaos breeds order.